I'm Jack. No matter how I try, I'm late. I'm like a clock that never keeps time. I'm late like clockwork. 23 St. James Street, please.
The truth is, the world is changing. The fabric of our man-made world is changing from traditional products to new, sustainable synthetics. In the future, automobiles will no longer rely on petrol and will be made of new materials that are harder than steel but weigh far less. And they will be completely
I'm in a hurry.
biodegradable.
You should have got another cab, mate. Look, there's a standard pound mile across the way. Look at the traffic. We're not going to go anywhere soon.
"23 St. James Street, please.
Innovative business
And make it
models
fast."
Focus on
Fast?
people,
Are you joking?
and
Have a look
profit.
outside, mate.
Now we know about profit.
Sometimes, if you want to get somewhere in a hurry, you've got to slow yourself down, you know what I mean?
Businesses
Just get me there in
are
10
learning
minutes,
that
all right?
Thinking green is not just our moral responsibility, it's also a profitable business. The reality of climate change, global economic growth, a rising and aging population, and the resulting pressure on natural resources.
You know what I've just been listening to on this radio?
Reshape the
What?
way we manage
In the
our economy.
future, they're going to start making biodegradable cars.
And resource
Huh? Are you listening to me? Here, what do you do when your car stops running?
What?
You know, when your car stops running for good, what do you do?
If I can't repair it, I'll get it scratched. Now, are we there yet?
But the cars are made out of beans and leaves, mate.
Beans. How far have you got to go now?
The cars are made out of beans, and when they stop running for good, they turn them into fertiliser.
Look, I'm late, okay? Do you know a faster route?
Oh yeah, don't worry, mate. We'll get you there in a minute. Don't panic.
Nancy! Wait!
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Top of the morning to you, Jack. I hope you held on to the rail.
Jack! 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 Get in here! Come! Now! Late. Don't sit down. What do I have to do to convince you to come in on time, Jack?
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but there was a problem with the traffic this
We
morning.
live in London, Jack.
I know that, sir, but...
Well, stop blabbering, boy. Have you heard of a company called DSM?
No.
Remind me why I hired you again. Anyway, these people are into life sciences, material sciences. I want a full, in-depth report on them. First thing Friday morning on my desk. I'll have to do some interviews. I want facts, I want faces, I want it all.
That's in 5 days.
Very good, Jack. You do have a rudimentary sense of time after all.
Just a minute.
No, you don't have a minute. You have to interview experts here in London, Rome, Hamburg, Shanghai, of course.
Shanghai?
It's in China.
I know that, but...
Fabulous. Then you won't get lost. Then it's off to Holland to meet with the managing board of DSM. Here's the rest of the briefing. Now, I want this report on my desk Friday morning, all right? If it's not there, consider taking a vacation. A long one. Come on, off you go. No, you're wasting time now. Come on. Tick, 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 tick. Go on. Plane's leaving, Jack. I think it's left. You have to get to the next one. Come on. Holding Jack Bang, passenger Jack Bang, holding up everything. Oh, I love that boy. Right, next.
Judging by your flight schedule, your feet will hardly have touched the ground before you're up in the air again. Is he mad at you?
I'd say so.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Tiddle's busy.
I love your tie.
Nancy, please.
Oh, DSM. Just another company saying it's innovative and environmental, because they all say that now.
Do you actually get paid to do anything around here?
Did I say I love your tie? Good luck, Jack.
Here we go.
Although food is available all year round, the urban monkey's life cycle is
Hey,
still
sweetness.
timed so that babies
Hey,
are born in
honey.
the season of play.
Hey, you couldn't wait for me?
You're
The
late.
baby seeks her nipple, its mother severs the umbilical cord.
Follow him. Go on.
The baby's
See what
first
he's
visitor,
doing there.
By showing interest in another baby, a female can win favour with its mother.
Hey, big man. What are you up to?
This is my biotope.
All right. What's a biotope?
Well, it's nature, just smaller. Get out of the biotope! You are an alien! Out!
I think we better leave.
Good night, honey.
Good night. Who are they? A chemical company? A chemical company talking about sustainability?
Hey, I thought you'd never get out of bed. Are you all right, dear? Is something wrong, Jack?
He's flipping out, Mom.
No, he's not. Jack?
Nutrients, vitamins, all the essentials of life itself. They're all in these little boxes.
Wendy, you're right. He's finally lost it.
See, I told you.
I'm just learning a lot about the stuff right now. See? DSM. They're practically everywhere.
You never read the ingredients of the food you buy.
Well, to be honest, no.
Good thing one of us has a brain.
Okay. Gentle, gentle. Bye. Okay. Bye. Be good, huh? Yeah, Tiddles, where are they? Yeah, gotcha. Oh. Hi, Mr. Winges.
Hi,
I'm Jack Wang.
Fokker Wintjes.
Nice to meet you. And
I'm Ava.
hey, Ava. Look, I'm really sorry I'm really late, but would it be possible to have that interview now?
Sure, let's get going.
DSM and sustainability. Could you expand on that, please?
For DSM, it means we want to contribute to some of the major challenges that the world is facing. Of course, that means we will improve, and we are improving our own footprint and our own sustainability, but it also means that we want to enable our customers and ultimately the end consumer to live a more sustainable life. But we know that we will be running out of fossil fuels, and then we will be going back to living off the land.
Can we already make materials out of bioresource?
Oh yeah, we are already today. We are, for instance, using castor beans to produce engineering plastics, which are used in cars. Or we are making antibiotics using green routes.
Beans, eh? Yeah, there's a cabbie the other day. Mentioned beans. Crazed. Must mention that to my daughter.
It makes sense that DSM is focusing on sustainability. All quality companies should. I mean, it's the future. Why not?
All right, well, I think I'd better let you guys to it. I've got to run like every good man does these days. Man's never finished running.
All right. Bye-bye. Have a safe trip.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I never thought of where we are now as a kind of detour. A brief intermission where fossil fuels took center stage, a time which is coming to an end. Are we on the edge of a new era?
Messico. Il suo bagaglio è in Messico, signore. Mi dispiace, non so.
What?
Se lei ha un albergo, glielo facciamo arrivare.
Your bag is on vacation in South America. They will have it returned to your hotel in 5 days. But to tell the truth, it will take a month. So, good luck. Eh?
Thanks.
No problem. They are striking today. So, if you don't want to walk, get up. We are here.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Hey Jack, my helmet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Hi. Sorry. I'm late.
I'm Mrs. Romano. What can I do for you, Mr. Late?
I mean, I'm Jack Wang. I've got an appointment with Gisette Chiron. I'm quite late. Miss Chiron,
You must be Jack.
Yes, I
Yes,
am.
well-
I'm incredibly late. I'm very, very sorry.
Well, welcome.
Thank you. Thank
May
you.
I offer you a seat? Let's get started.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Well, the World Food Program, in fact, was founded about 50 years ago in the aftermath of World War II,
Sure.
when the world realized that peace cannot be built on an empty stomach. And the world had enough food for the first time, perhaps in history, to share with some of those in the world who didn't have enough food. Today, the World Food Program is in over 70 nations, and we reach over 100 million people with about 30 billion individual meals served to those who would perhaps die without the intervention.
What are the benefits for the World Food Program in its relationship, or having a partner like DSM?
Well, we really feel our relationship with DSM is a win-win relationship. I'll give you an example. DSM helped the World Food Program develop these sprinkles. We can add this to a cup of food, and it immediately changes the nutritional content. And so this work is extremely vital and helps protect children's brains and bodies, eyes, and other ability to live a productive life. I held a child recently who I thought was 2 years old, and I was later told she was 6 years old. The world now knows from the latest research that if a child under 2 years old does not have adequate nutrition, their brain and body will be damaged for life. Now, why is this a win-win? We hope these children someday will be the customers of companies like DSM and others in the world, that they will become part of the world. They want the opportunity to do so. When I was young, the quest that I heard was to put someone on the moon. Well, I find it more compelling to say, how can we ensure that every child on Earth has a cup of nutritious food? I will say DSM employees have come with us to the front lines of these challenges in Bangladesh, in Egypt, in Gaza, and elsewhere. But also DSM has helped us in over 50 nations to get smarter at the nutritional content of the food that we give. It's why the CEO was recognized as Humanitarian of the Year by the United Nations. Well, my thanks to everyone at DSM.
Hello?
Hello, dear. Can you put Mum on the phone, please?
She's in the biotope.
Oh, and how is Joe doing?
He still says we're all aliens. He won't let me in. Even Mom has to sneak in.
What did you learn in school today?
We learned that when the oil runs out and then the electricity will run out, then we'll have to go back to the Middle Ages when people used horses and candles.
Well, that's true. The oil will run out, but I mean, we won't have to go back to the Middle Ages because...
Why not? I like horses and candles.
That's fine, but have you ever heard of biofuels?
Maybe.
Well, today they actually have cars that run on soybeans. I mean, imagine that, putting beans in your car instead of petrol.
I know bioethanol is an alcohol made by fermenting the sugar components of biomass. That's what happens with the beans, first, silly.
Okay.
Yes, I have to go now, okay? I'm doing a portrait of my earth sciences teacher. I have to finish.
Love you, darling. Bye.
Good night.
Tiddles?
Hey, Tiddles, I missed my flight to Frankfurt. Don't ask me why, just get me on the next flight, please.
Mr. Briggs is going to love this. The intrepid reporter strikes again. So, how is the research going? Are they going to save the planet?
Well, actually, yes. Now, could you work on that flight, please? Bianco. Bianco.
And how are they going to do that?
You read all about it, darling. Grazie. Grazie. Hey, Tiddles, yeah. Where are they off to? Yeah. All right.
Haben Sie noch was in den Taschen? Ja. Bitte nochmal zurückgehen.
Mr. Dada. Mr. Kumar, I'm Jake Wayne.
Oh, good to see you.
I had an appointment with you. I'm terribly late. Yeah. Although, with what's going on around the back here, we might end up with a little bit more time.
You're lucky.
Shall we get on with it? I just need to, I suppose, get a brief intro about who you are and what you do for your respective divisions within DSM.
I'm Christophe Dardel, and I'm the president of DSM Biomedical, and actually on my way to San Francisco, where our new headquarters will be.
I am Manoj Kumar. I am Director for Science and Technology for DSM-wide Biotechnology Group. I am on way to Amsterdam.
My first question is, DSM is a leader in innovation. How important is innovation to your respective departments?
I think in general, innovation is not an option, it's a necessity. We need to be very closely connected to our customers, understand their needs, the trends, but also what they don't even dare to dream about what their needs are.
Thank you. Mr. Kumar?
As we expect sometime in 2050, 9 billion people will live on this planet, and they need transportation fuel, especially the growing population in developing countries like India and China. There, more people will be mobile, and there is a finite resource of petroleum. And we need to fill up the gap for the additional people who will be driving these motor vehicles. And what DSM is doing is to enabling the technology to make that happen through open innovation as well as internally developing the technology to assist.
Yeah, over 6 million people carry Dyneema Purity, our product, in their body today. So this is what you see with this guy up there will not happen with our product.
I have an artificial hip out of metal.
No, we're not making metals. We're making material, biomaterial going into the body as device. We estimate another 4 million people have other DSM biomedical products in their body. And this is just a start. There's a lot of parts in our body that need to be repaired as we get older and wants to enjoy life longer.
DSM is truly becoming a global company, and I think it's calling on all of us to think differently and behave differently so we can adapt to this fast and changing world. Very exciting stuff for all of us. So what does that mean? I think that we need to start connecting with each other. We need to learn to collaborate because we're all working for one company. Yet at the same time appreciate the rich diversity in each of our businesses and bring that together. And we can only do that by learning, sharing with each other best practices, learning and inspiring each other through learning.
We as DSM need to be selective, above all, need to be creative in our way of growth while keeping a strong financial profile. We need to explore different business models. We need to become asset-light. So let's share our growth, profit and risk with our partners. Let's be creative.
Innovation, creativity, the ability to imagine and then plan for the future. We have to be creative to survive. So, what is unique about DSM?
DSM is a company which is built on innovation, where people don't have fear. They really work together on positive agendas. Trust is the key for innovation, and that's why DSM is so innovative. A handshake is really a contract. It's not just a nice intention.
I read your book and I found it really fascinating, but I was wondering if you could talk a bit about the cradle-to-cradle concept that you have. Yeah,
we talk about cradle-to-cradle as a design assignment where everything is designed for the next life, for the next use. Everything goes in a technical cycle or in a biological cycle. So there is no waste anymore. And DSM can do a lot of products for that.
Do you think companies like DSM are using your cradle-to-cradle theory as some sort of greenwash?
DSM started far early with cradle-to-cradle when it was not that popular, because they understood that this is a very attractive scientific program because it makes chemists, engineers proud of what they can do.
What is your view on the short-term and, say, medium-term future for the planet Earth?
We will need to reinvent our whole industrial system to become native to the planet. And that's why DSM is so important as a key technology company, to reinvent all the products and to make products which can be good instead of less bad. Instead of minimizing our footprint, it's about a beneficial footprint.
Your last book is called The New Asian Hemisphere, The Irresistible Shift of Global Power to the East. What does the title mean?
The title means that we are entering a completely new era of world history. For the last 200 years, world history has been dominated initially by Europe and then by America, combined together in the West. The West will remain the single strongest civilization for a long, long time to come. But the capacity of the West to dominate the world is coming to an end. We are moving from a mono-civilizational world to a multi-civilizational world. And these other successful civilizations are not carbon copies of the West. You have to reach out and understand them. And the pragmatic spirit is one which says, hey, you may not be like me, but I can try to understand you.
This was the land of my father. He left to escape poverty. If he came back now, he'd barely know it. But this was what he was talking about, where the beauty of existence marries with the treasures of the past. A road where we come to know ourselves. I don't speak Chinese.
你看一看。哦，来，我给你讲一个。好，再见。再见。再见。再见。拜拜。
Yeah.
Mubabani was right. This is a new world with a growing planetary consciousness. Things have changed here in less than 2 generations, and it continues at a pace that might frighten some.
I'm very sorry I'm late, gentlemen. I was kind of held up a little bit. Shall we head off into question land, gentlemen?
Sure.
Yeah? How significant is the environmental agenda these days for China?
Oh, it's extremely important. Chinese government put it on the highest priority on its own agenda.
Given the rate of change that the world is currently experiencing, right, and given that China is experiencing that rate of change even quicker than the rest of the world, what kind of strategies does DSM employ in order to keep ahead of that rapid rate of change?
If you come to China 4 years ago and you took a train to Nanjing, that's going to take you 3 to 4 hours, and now it's only a little bit more than 1 hour. So that's the speed and the pace China is changing, and that's how we should adapt.
There's a lot of new materials industry developing in China, and we're providing solution to them. On top of that, we're also providing a lot of food ingredients and nutrition ingredients and pharmaceutical ingredients. All those is very necessary in China.
But how important is, say, the green agenda to DSM?
DSM is a sustainability company, and we adhere to this principle very dearly. And not only we are passively doing business in China, we also promote this idea of sustainability to Chinese government. So, in a sense, we are working with the government and the people in China hand to hand on sustainability. So I hope this would also help to solve the global issues and global problems.
On top of that, climate change, we all worry about it, and the resource getting less and less. So people really found a solution. I think DSM in China, and China certainly is a country which plays a significant role in those world agenda. So what we can contribute is, we're promoting very basic concept, green chemistry.
China was already 1,000 years old when ancient Rome was founded on the banks of the Tiber. I remember my father telling me things from his childhood. Things I thought I'd forgotten forever. I was not born here, but I feel like I'm back home somehow.
Hello?
Hi, Jack. How are you?
Oh, fine. Shanghai's amazing.
I know. Remember? Oh, your luggage came back today. You have a key, right?
Luggage. Right.
It's always the same with you. Do you miss me?
Like the desert misses the rain. I love you.
我爱你.
So, how are we tonight, Mr. Wang?
Tiddles, what's up?
Oh, I have a surprise for you. You're going to New York.
When?
In about 4 hours.
You're kidding me.
Oh, Jack. Would I do something like that?
Yes, you would actually. But I assume you're being serious.
Well, actually I am, and your e-ticket's on its way, love. Have a nice trip.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Jack.
Sorry, I'm so late. My name is Jack Wang.
Laura Parks.
Nice to meet you, Laura.
Hi, Jack. John Peters.
John Peters, nice to meet you. is the US still a land of opportunity for DSM?
Oh, absolutely. It's a great growth market for DSM. You know, there are great issues around climate change and energy, around health and wellness, and those things are high on Americans' agendas. They're living longer, they want to stay fit, they want to stay healthy, and we're helping our customers address those challenges.
Thank you for that considered answer. My next question is, how is DSM contributing to creating a better world in the US?
Well, I think that the United States has traditionally been a very innovative market, and I think it will continue to be. So at DSM, we're collaborating with our customers in life sciences, business, nutrition, pharma, biomedical, and also material sciences to create better, healthier products for consumers, not only here in the United States, but also for the rest of the world.
And how is your work supporting sustainability?
Well, as far as sustainability, I think in all the products that we play a part of, we're very seriously trying to make a softer impact on the environment with those products.
Of course, sustainability is a very high priority for all of our customers now. And DSM is in a great position because we've really got very nice sustainable products and processes already. And I think we're looking now to enhance that, to keep ahead and to add value further for our customers.
There is something here that has always fascinated me. You can feel the spirit of this city in every stone, every street lamp, fire hydrant. The people have a drive, a synergy of energy, a promise of potential. Can they channel their creative energy into something that will save us? DSM started out here, in this country known for windmills and dams. Windmills, dams, and bad weather.
She got eyes of the bluest skies, and if they thought of rain, I'd hate to look into those eyes and feel an ounce of pain.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah? Is this the DSM headquarters?
Oh, this is our DSM production plants area. The headquarters is in Heerlen.
Okay. What do you do here?
On this specific plant, we make products like caprolactam and acrylonitrile.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm Jack Wang. I'm here to see the managing directors.
Okay, I'm going to call Mrs. Kessler. One moment, please.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Wang. What are you doing here?
I have an appointment with the board.
Yes, but the meeting is at the wind farm. I told your office.
Tiddles.
I'm so sorry for you, but please hurry up. You are too late already.
Okay, do you have the address?
Yes, sure. It's Osbacher Street at Adventus.
Osbacher Street at Adventus. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Osbacher Street at Adventus.
Hey, the journalist is too late, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Much too late.
Bij de volgende rotonde sla je linksaf.
What?
Ik heb gezegd, bij de volgende rotonde sla je linksaf.
Speak English.
Ik had gezegd linksaf.
I have to say honestly, I really like those field trips.
Yeah, really cold.
I hope he is coming.
Yeah, if we stay long here, it starts raining, and then the journalist doesn't see us, I think.
They're all the same.
So it's always the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which the journalist?
Yeah,
exactly.
always late.
Always late.
I drove all around the world, and now, what? I am stuck in some wilderness in the Netherlands.
Isn't that a journalist?
Okay.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
Finally.
Hello.
Finally. Jack Wang.
Thanks,
Nice to see you, Jack. Nico.
Nice to meet you, Nico.
Hi, Prof. Dieter.
Hey.
I'm Stefan.
Stefan. I've been around the world in 5 days and I've been very, very impressed with DSM.
We are impressed sometimes too by our company.
I was wondering about what your plans were for DSM in the next, say, 10 years.
Next 10 years. That's a long period. I think what we're doing is what we want to show you here. Materials. You see the materials above you in the windmill blades. We make materials for renewable energies, for solar cells, materials for in the body even, vitamins to survive this cold which we have today and having a healthier life. And all our employees worldwide are working on a company, we're working on life science, material sciences, to make life, the quality of life better for many people in the world. What we say, bright science, brighter living. Here, I give you my card, you can always reach us.
Thank you very, very much. Solving complex global problems such as global warming, nutrition deficiency, or demographic change is a task one would normally attribute to governments rather than short-term, profit-focused business. But over the past week, this writer has come to challenge this notion. In 5 days, I've met many exceptional people from a quite exceptional organization. An organization that already has a track record innovating solutions for our modern world, but has taken this determination one step further than any of its peers by placing sustainability right at the very center of its business strategy.
Good Lord, Jack, you're early. Get over here. Where's the story?
Here, sir.
How many words?
6,753.
That's it?
This will be the best report you've written in years. Might even change the world.
You have an amusing ability to overestimate yourself, Jack. Still, could be worse. What's up?
It's all here.
Our generation, we are sitting on the very edge, looking down. We can see the problems that face us today, but somehow I feel positive of the legacy we will leave our children. Things happen for a reason, I believe. Our problems, seemingly uncountable, can be solved by our creativity, our new thinking, our growing abilities to see things in a new light. Our solutions will open new possibilities and opportunities, new vistas for our children to explore, to breathe in the wonder and beauty of it all. Our children are already learning about the world they will inherit, a world full of new potential, a world where the future is bright.
burning